Washington football team. Now, nobody's saying what the team used to be called, which is very, very frustrating. Even the Dallas newspapers and the Dallas radio stations here are almost so PC right now. They're not saying the Redskins. They are saying the former, or they'll say that the Washington team is now going to have a new name, or formerly known by a Native American slur. Like, that is kind of how it's being portrayed, that this has been a Native American slur. And I can say it again. I can say it 100 times. As a Navajo Indian, I don't know what percentage I am, but I am a Navajo Indian. My wife is also Native American. I come from a lineage of Native Americans. We have never found the name Redskin offensive. I'm red as fuck. I come on here with a big white face, but I'm a Redskin. I'm an Indian motherfucker. And I've never thought that the Redskins was a racist term. Everyone who thought it was racist wasn't Native American. However, now there is a whole new race of Native Americans who go to like UC Berkeley, and they go to these colleges where they're told that they're being oppressed and that their lives are, people are making fun of them and they need to take back their culture. So yeah, they want to change the name of the Washington Redskins. So I found it interesting, Ricardo. I found a news story. A man in Virginia, he jumped on it. He immediately went to the patent office, or probably not the patent office, but he trademarked 20 some odd names. We got Petro Vescol 72, a new follower. That's follower 101. We're living the dream over here.
Woo.
It's because we started triggering people with our Redskin talk. So some man in Virginia says, okay, this is capitalism at its finest. I'm going to trademark 20 some odd potential names that they might do. So this guy in Washington, or in Virginia, he owns the Washington Red Tails. He owns like the Washington Red Hawks, the Washington Warriors. He went out and bought all this shit, which is now he's trying to turn that into a profit. So kind of a scumbag thing to do, but a genius thing to do as well. Ricardo, the Washington Redskins, obviously not a defensive name, but now that we are renaming it because we've been bullied to do so, what are you naming the Washington football team?
I mean, can we go more offensive? Can we just name it like the Washington some racial slur? I don't know any other racial slurs for Native Americans. I guess Indians, but isn't there already a football team called Indians? We can't take that one.
Well, that's a baseball team. And
baseball.
I was even saying let's double down on that racism, because now people are saying, well, the Cleveland Indians also need a change. I think they need a. We got another follower. We got Twerkin' Tutor, which I need some lessons. This is great. Keep following me. I'll follow you. We'll work it all out together. But the Washington Redskins, yeah, I want them to adopt the Cleveland Indians' old logo. Bring back Chief Wahoo. We got bits now. We got one bit. It plays the Get a Look, Get Greatness sounder. And I love it. So the Washington Redskins, I'm very sad that it's, I talked about it on Facebook or Instagram, whatever it was. I grew up as a Washington Redskins fan. Everyone knows that I have a John Riggins jersey. I have a Donovan McNabb jersey. I used to like the Washington Redskins. And then I moved to Dallas, where I was like, maybe I shouldn't like this Redskin team. And now I might even like the Cowboys after everything that's been going on in my life. But still, the Redskins were a major part of my childhood and my upbringing. I was the only Washington Redskins fan in the area that I knew of. So it was fun to be that contrarian and like the Redskins. So to me, it's sad that this team is now going away, that they're taking away that history. Clinton Portis played for the Washington Redskins. So now when we're going through history, they're no longer going to say he played for the Washington Redskins. He played for the Washington football team. And I think that's ridiculous. I think that's stupid. I think that's this willful ignorance that you just can't, that's just not going to work. It doesn't make any sense. Having said that, I thought that the Washington Warriors was a good call out. I thought the Washington Braves was a good idea because they used to be the Braves, which still pays homage to their Native Americanness. But I'm even being told they're not even going to go anything Native American. They want to wipe that completely clean, and Kansas City Chiefs will be the only Native American representation in the NFL. So, Hunter, what are you naming the new team? What's the Washington football team called now?
Well, for me, I guess call me a contrarian, or I guess one of the people that are in the majority, but I really appreciate the name Red Tails historically, specifically for its significance in the military wise, and I guess it does promote the whole diversity angle of everything if you want to pull that. But yeah, for me, I appreciate the Red Tails if that was going to be the name. I would hope it would be that.
I do enjoy Ricardio's idea though of going more racist, but almost like I would almost if they were like the Washington Wetbacks, like that would be a that would be a fun racist name because people can go that's racist, and then, but you can also go no, look at their backs, they're sweating out there. It's a hot day. Give them a break.
Rains all the time in Washington.
We're the Wetbacks, and I don't know the whole origin of the Tuskegee Airmen, and I don't know that story. So to me, it's one of those things where it would be just more appeasement. Let's name them the Red Tails, and then, hey, I don't like the Patriots because they represent 1776, and that America isn't our America. So if we could change their name as well, I would really, really appreciate that. And then they're going to be the fucking New England Cool Runnings or whatever. So yeah, I like the Redskin name. Let's keep it Native American. Washington Natives was a good idea. Washington First Peoples, or even just find a tribe. The Chicago Blackhawks do it. Find a tribe.
The Seminoles.
Yeah, the Florida Seminoles. Find something. Call them the Cherokees. Who cares? I mean, I don't know what Native American people are native to that area. So if we were in Absaroka County, we would be talking about the Crow Reservation, or we'd be talking about Jacob Nighthorse and the Cheyenne tribe. So yeah, I just 100%. I think we keep it Native American.
Yeah, there's the Washington tribe, maybe.
Yeah, even just the tribe. That's what I thought Cleveland was going to do, because they're called the Indians and they have a Native American logo, which already is historically kind of, Christopher Columbus thought he was in India because that's where he thought he was going to India. He ended up in America, and he thought you're an Indian because I'm in India. So even that logic is a little messed up. And even when people go American Indian, that's still not the same. That's an American person who has moved to India. It is now an American Indian. So the whole term Indian shouldn't be associated with people with red skin. Zeke, what up, man? What are you naming the team?
I like that Washington Warriors idea.
Yeah, and that's an easy one. Although as a Hawaii Warriors fan for college football, I got two Warriors teams. It's very broad.
Yeah.
I like that Hawaii was the Rainbow Warriors, but I guess rainbows are gay. Because gay people are the only ones who like refracted light. Pink Floyd had a gay album in the 70s. No, that's not how it worked at all. And yeah, it's 100%. I wish it was still going to be the Redskins. I think of LeVar Arrington. I think of Clinton Portis, Liddell Betts, Stephen Davis. All of these Redskins that have been throughout the history. Slinging Sammy Baugh. Just Sonny Jurgensen, Doug Williams, Billy Kilmer. They had so many great legends that I just don't want their place to be lost in history because their team had a name that was offensive to white people. Either or, they haven't named. I remember a few years ago they were going to be the Washington Bravehearts, which I thought was kind of cool. However, in 2020, I'm like, no, don't be the Bravehearts. We're not being the Bravehearts, okay?
Isn't that The Rock in Jumanji?
That's Bravestone.
Oh.
That's Smolder Bravestone, which I watched, by the way, and I was not impressed with this new Jumanji, the next level, if we can critique a Rock movie. Normally, I don't know, the Danny DeVito, that stuff was funny, and then they kind of did, the easy, we'll just switch everyone back to their bodies from the first one, and they can act like they did in the first one. And it's I guess, but I don't know. And I didn't even finish it yet. I was like, I can't do this. Nick Jonas shows up and loses 2 lives within a minute. And it's you're risking your life, Colin Hanks. You have a family now. This is a little irresponsible, motherfucker. So absolutely not a fan of Jumanji: The Next Level. However, I will watch it again.